everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. Today I'm going to talk to you about my hair and how I get it to look the way it does. A number of my viewers have asked me recently about how I get my hair colored, how I style it, what products I use, and all the basic questions. So I thought I would cover them all in one big video and also do a demonstration showing me styling my hair. Now, unfortunately, I styled it this morning, and I'll bring that video in a little while, but then I had to run out and do a bunch of errands, and it was kind of windy today, and my hair blew around, and it doesn't look as nice right now as it did earlier. Yeah, my hair is a work in progress. I gotta say, when I was younger, before I started coloring it and going completely blonde, I had really nice hair. It was fairly straight, no frizz, nice body. If it was super humid, it would curl up, but curl up nicely. Well, now that I, do all this blondifying, my hair is super dry and super damaged. Also, I'm older, and so I have probably, 25% of gray hair in there. And as you know, gray hair is coarser and more wiry. And then between the coloring and the heat styling, now my hair has just completely changed texture, and now it is frizzy. I have tried every hairstyle known to man. I have had super short hair, I've had super long hair, I've had black hair, I've had red hair, I've had bangs, I've had layers. I've done it all. Maybe I should put pictures, that'd be funny. Through the 80s, I was into sort of this androgynous, like punky kind of thing, and then the 90s, I was kind of like a city, hip, tough girl, and then in the 2000s, I became a mom and, went for convenient hair, so then my hair was really brown and basic and sometimes very short. And then I started inching towards my 50s, and I had kind of this sense that there wasn't a lot of time left to really be pretty. And so I got this fear that, I was gonna turn whatever you consider to be old and an older age and, have to wear my hair in an older person hairstyle. And I thought, yeah, I'll always, when I'm that old, I'll wear it in that super short gray, Jamie Lee Curtis thing, which is attractive, but it's not like, hot. So I felt like time was slipping away, and I had to have some like hot hair for a little while, even though I never did it in my youth, really. So that's why I am rocking these long blonde tendrils now, and spending a fortune to maintain them, and spending a lot of time styling them every day. Now, this is all my own personal hair. I don't have extensions or anything. I guess you could tell because extensions, I suppose, might look better than this, but in general, I like how my hair looks as long as I can keep the frizz away. Over the course of a few years and a lot of trial and error, I've finally found some products that are working for me. Oh, so I'll go to my coloring and my haircuts first. Now, I use a local gal here in my town. She does a great job with the color. My only problem with her is she, rarely gets it right down to the roots, and so after a month, it's grown out, and then I do stupid things like try to highlight my own roots, which is not stupid in general, but the way I do it, it comes out so horrible that I have to run back to her, pay her another $150 to fix it. It came out awful. I ran in there. I actually shot a video because I was going to show you how to highlight your own hair using foils. I had not a good experience, so that video will not be forthcoming. I go to get my hair cut and colored about every 8 to 10 weeks, and she does currently just 2 colors of foils, so there's a low light and a highlight. And I love this low light color that she's using right now. I feel like it's just a nice medium light brown that goes with my hair color. My normal hair color is pretty much a dark brown, but mousy. So, so not pretty, so I wouldn't want a whole head of it, especially with gray mixed in. And I don't have enough gray in good spots or overall to wear that whole thing. It's basically a head of mousy brown hair with 2 gray corkscrews sticking out of the top. I usually have her just give me a little bit of a trim because, if you let them cut your hair starts getting shorter every single time till suddenly you're up to here. And I like to maintain the length on the ends. So when I go in, I probably only let her cut my hair twice a year, and the rest of the time I just have her do a little trim to tidy up my layers and to neaten up the ends. So that's what I do. I recently had a lot of you commented on my bangs, which were long. They were about down to here, and I had just gone and gotten them cut last week, so now they're much shorter. But I like to keep my bangs somewhere between my eyebrow and my chin. What will happen is I'll get them cut up to here like I did last week, and then I'll let them go until they're about down to here. Then when they get long enough that I can tuck them behind my ears, then I get them cut because that's too long and I will walk around looking like this all day, which isn't a bad look, but it's not really what I'm going for. So, and I always let my bangs start growing out in the spring so that they're long, and I wear them long all summer because I like to wear my hair in a tight ponytail most of the summer. I wish I could tell you exactly what color she uses, but I can't. But you know, everybody's hair is so different. My hair, even though it's mousy brown, for some reason it has a lot of red in it, and so when it comes up, when you're highlighting, it comes up very brassy and orange. So they have to use a high lift with an ash blonde color. So if your hair is like mine, and it always comes out too brassy, then you need to tell them to do that high lift with ash blonde. But everyone's hair is different. Everyone's hair comes up differently and colors differently, and that's why you need to see a professional for really good quality highlight. Okay, so on to styling products. I saw this line of products that had the word frizz prominently on the label, and so that caught my eye, and I looked over there, and it was this Marc Anthony Bye Frizz Keratin sulfate-free blow-dry cream. Okay, so that day I bought this, and I thought, well, I'll try this and I'll see how it works, and if it works well, I will then come back and get the shampoo and the conditioner. Well, I tried this and I absolutely loved it. I love it that it's sulfate free, and I love it that it's a keratin treatment too. This has really helped with the frizz, and you don't have to use a lot of this. I'll show you how much I use in the styling my hair video part. This contains shea butter, hydrolyzed silk, keratin, and panthenol. So I liked this so much that I went back and I bought the shampoo and the conditioner. And I gotta say, I've been very happy with the shampoo and the conditioner too. This is what it looks like. Again, Marc Anthony Bye Frizz, keratin smoothing, sulfate-free conditioner, and the shampoo. Now these weren't that expensive. I think they were like $6 or $7 a piece, but I did have a coupon. I had 20% off everything in my entire purchase at Ulta that day. What I love most about this is that because it's sulfate free, I like shampoos that don't foam up, and this does not foam up, so I feel like it's not a detergent that's stripping my hair or stripping the oils from my head, but my hair still feels nice and clean. And unlike that shampoo that I showed you last week in my trip through my trash can video, where when I finished shampooing my hair, it was like, it felt like a dead mouse, basically. It was like a matted, oh God, like something you would pull out of the drain. My hair felt disgusting. Then I would put on the conditioner and it would like magically turn back into hair. But I don't like going through that dead mouse phase to get there. And this one, my hair feels really nice. You know, right after I wash it, it feels like hair. It feels silky and nice. And then I find that because of that, because I'm not dealing with something that came out of the shower drain, I don't put on as much conditioner, which is good. So of both of these, I just use like maybe a quarter size amount, and that's good for my whole head of hair. And I have, you know, long hair. It's thin, but there's a lot of it. All right, so that is the washing part. Okay, so when I get out of the shower and take my hair out of the towel, I put in, you know, a dab of this, and then I will usually put in this L'Oreal Everstyle alcohol-free volume root lifting spray. I like this fine. My only problem with my routine is that I find that it doesn't have a lot of hold to it. So because I'm fighting so much frizz, my hair wants to be really straight, and on days that I want to wear it straight, that's great, but on days where I want to wear it curly or with more body, it doesn't tend to hold the body or the curl that I put into it that long, even with hairspray. And the hairspray I'm currently using is this Nexus Maximum Superior Holds. But if anyone has any suggestions for a styling product, I have lots of mousses and I have a lot of leave-in things, but my hair is super fine and frizzy. So something that will help me to style it and help the style stay a little bit longer, but that will not cause stickiness or frizz, I have yet to find it. I've tried a number of products. So if you have anything, let me know. I'm sure you will. Then for my blowout, I got this recently, this Conair Carbon Smooth brush, and I'm really loving this thing. I had a different brush that I was using before, and this has pretty much replaced it, and this is my go-to brush now. And it also comes in a smaller size, which I think I may be getting to try, you know, some tighter curly type things. But I love this one. It really does help to smooth out my frizz and help my hair to look much more like hair. Okay, and the thing that I have really been loving lately that I picked up is I got a new blow dryer. So on the day that I had the 20% off coupon for Ulta, I went in there specifically to get a blow dryer. So I had researched them first. The one that I was using was a Conair model that sold, I think I bought it at Costco maybe 2 years ago, and it was maybe $20. And I think the thing weighed about 4 pounds. So usually I wash my hair on the same day that I work out, and then, my arms are a little tired, and having to hold this 4-pound blow dryer over my head for the entire time it took to dry my hair was ridiculous, and I felt so old and tired after blow drying my hair. So when I went into Ulta, I had researched a bunch of models, which of course they didn't have on the shelf anymore, so that was pointless. But so I looked at them there, and I was looking for something ionic and what else? Perhaps ceramic, but especially lightweight. I wanted something really lightweight. So I bought this one, and this is, who makes this one? This is Hot Tools Beauty Skins. Pretty in Pink Turbo Ionic Salon Dryer. And this, I think the normal retail price was like $85, some price point around there. And so since I had the 20% off coupon, I think I paid maybe $65 or $70 for it, something around there. So where is it? It's over here. So let me show you. It comes with the diffuser, and it comes with the nozzle, and it comes with this like pick thing. And you see those are still in the box here, so I haven't used those. But I have been using the blow dryer for about a month and a half now. I'd say I got this probably right at the beginning of September, and I'm really loving it. The problem with my old one, besides it being heavy, was that the on and off switches were on the front here where my fingers go. And so while I was drying my hair, I would inadvertently switch the air to a different temperature or just switch the thing off altogether. And it was really driving me crazy. And for some reason, the stupid nozzle kept just popping off and flying across the room. So that thing, I was like ready to throw it out the window. And I was like, you know what? Sometimes you do get what you pay for. I love a bargain, but that was no bargain, that hairdryer. Instead of the controls being on here, the controls are on the back. So when I put it on, I pretty much don't end up fumbling around with that with my fingers because it's just resting against my hand there. And then this is the little ionic switch where you control how much ionic treatment you want, because I guess it depends on the type of hair you have. So if you have thin hair like mine, you use a different level of ions than people with really thick or curly hair, which is great, so you can adjust that. It has this little power boost button in the front where you kind of pull this thing down with one finger, which is really easy to work from here. And then of course it's got the cool shot button right there. So I have been really loving this blow dryer. It has cut my blow drying time down, which is great. I use that to do like 80 or 90% of my hair drying, and then I always get out my John Frieda Salon Styler. And I did a whole video just on this because my mom gave me this for Christmas, and I loved it so much that I did a whole video on it to show you how I styled my hair back then. And it's pretty much the same in this one. I'm using it almost exactly the same way. Sorry, it's got all my hair in it. But this is an awesome little tool. If you can get your hands on one of these and you have frizzy hair, this is really what saves me. If I struggle and do all the sectioning and do all that stuff, I can get my hair to look pretty good using just the blow dryer. But I can cut my drying time like in half by just doing, a rough blowout with my blow dryer on high air and high setting and dry it up really quickly, and then go in with this and kind of defrizz and shine and straighten and wave my hair all at the same time. Now, you are not going to get like a curly curl with this, but I really am just looking to add more body to my normally fairly flat hair, and this is great for that. And the way I use it is I use it on high setting. I roll my hair up in it, and I lay it against my head and let it lay there until it gets super hot, and then I pop it up to cool and I let it set the wave, and then I unroll it, and bam, I'm done. And like I said, unfortunately, I can see that my hair has pretty much lost all of its wave already today, which is so sad because I worked so hard on it for you this morning. But you'll see it at the end of the styling video. So that is pretty much my entire hair routine in a big nutshell. And that's it. So let's go to the hairstyling video and I'll show you how I blow it out. All right, so Let's get started. So I'm in my bathroom now. Sorry for the bad acoustics and the bad lighting, but I have my little turby towel. Just got out of the shower. Well, not just, because I did my makeup and got dressed and started a little laundry. So anyway, take that off, and the first thing we need to do is put some product in and then comb out the hair. So I take about that much and just run it through my hair. Okay, and I just take a little of that and squirt it around in the roots. Then we're just going to comb that through. To do the bangs, I just comb them straight down to do the rough drying. And then you're just going to take your blow dryer, set it on high air and high heat, and we're just going to rough dry the whole thing till it's about 90% dry. And then just to style the bangs, I'm going to use my round brush here and take my front section of hair and dry that. Okay, so now that's it with my blow dryer. I'm done with that. My bangs, I like them to be fairly straight, so I kept them straight, and now I just kind of parted them where they want to part and, you know, push them off to the side so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so the rest of it I do with this John Frieda tool, and it has the 3 settings, so I put it on the middle setting, which is the high air and the high heat, and then I just do this. Okay, now the key to having your hair maintain its lack of frizziness is to dry it 100% and then cool it while you're styling it. So what I do is I roll my hair up in this on the high hot setting, hold it against my head, I wait for it to get too hot so that I can't take it, and then I push it up to the cool setting to let it set the body into the sort of curl. Okay, sorry I'm doing a lot of cuts, but I'm running out of tape, and I want to be sure to get this all on before it runs out. All right, so now we're done with that, and then you can just, push it around so that it is the way you like it. Kind of run your fingers through the curls, not that they're curls, but bottom a little bit just to loosen things up and make it a little more piecey and separate. And then you're done. I got a little spray of hairspray. What did I do with it? So let me just turn around and show you the whole. The whole thing. And so now I'm good to go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.